Hello, darling. Before we continue, let me tell you why this works. It works because you are not a beggar pleading with a capricious universe. You are a master electrician, and your word is the switch that connects you to the infinite power grid of all creation. You've just been flicking the wrong switch, the dim, flickering one labeled Ask. Today, we find the master switch, the one that floods your entire life with brilliant, undeniable light. The switch labeled Command. Well now, here you are. I can feel it, you know. That little itch in your soul that brought you to this very spot. You're tired of asking. You're tired of hoping. You're tired of sending out your wishes like little paper boats on a big, stormy ocean, just hoping one of them doesn't get capsized and actually makes it to the shore of your dreams. You ask your boss for a raise. You ask the universe for a sign. You ask your heart for a little break from the ache. And so often, it feels like you're just talking to the ceiling. And the ceiling, my dear, has absolutely terrible listening skills. It doesn't have to be this way. What if I told you that the entire mechanism is broken? You've been given the wrong instructions for your entire life. You were taught to ask, to beg, to plead from a place of lack. But you are not a beggar at the universe's door. You are a child of infinite possibility, and it is time you started speaking the language it understands, the language of command. I know what you're thinking. Command? That sounds so pushy, so arrogant. So not me. I'm a nice person. I don't command things. I ask politely, and then get disappointed quietly. That's the program, isn't it? We're taught to be humble, to not make waves, to wait our turn. But let me ask you this. When a king walks into a room, does he ask for a chair? No. He knows a chair will be provided. He operates from the unshakable knowing of his own sovereignty. You have forgotten your sovereignty. You have misplaced your crown and are now asking permission to sit on a stool in the corner. It's time to remember who you are. And it starts with swapping that weak, wobbly word, ask, for a word that carries the vibration of certainty, a word that doesn't beg, but declares. Now, I can see you glancing at the clock already. Oh dear, you're thinking, how long is this going to take? I haven't got all day. And that is precisely why we make these messages short, powerful, and to the point. This isn't one of those meandering lectures that goes on for an hour and a half and leaves you more confused than when you started, with a crick in your neck and a sigh in your heart. No. We get right to the heart of the magic. We deliver the goods quickly because your soul is ready to hear it. Times now, asterisk, not after 45 minutes of my personal anecdotes about my cat. The power is in the application, not in the listening. So stick around, because we're about to flip a switch that has been off for far too long. So, why does asking fail us? It's simple, really. When you ask, you are affirming that you do not have. You are putting all your energy into the state of times not having asterisk. You are saying, hello, universe. I am over here in Lackville, population. Me. Please, if it's not too much trouble, could you maybe send some abundance over to Lackville? And the universe, being the perfect mirror that it is, simply reflects back to you, to more lack, more waiting, more wondering if your request got lost in the cosmic mailroom. It's not malicious. It's just law, like the law of gravity. You don't ask gravity to let you float today. You understand it's a law. The law of mind is just as real. Your thought and your word are the architects of your life. And a question is a shaky, uncertain blueprint. What is the alternative? It is the command. But not a command yelled in frustration at the sky. This is not about demanding like a petulant toddler. This is about times claiming times like a sovereign being. It is about moving from the energy of, I hope I get this, to the undeniable knowing of, this is already mine in mind, and now it manifests in form. You are not commanding other people to do your bidding. You are commanding the creative power within you to align with the good that is your birthright. You are speaking the word that sets the law in motion. It is the difference between wishing for a flower and planting a seed with the absolute conviction that it will break through the soil. One is a fantasy. The other is a command to nature to do what it does best. Now, let's get practical. How do we actually do this in our daily lives? It's not about walking into your office and shouting demands at your coworkers. That's not command. That's a great way to get a meeting with HR. This is an inner shift that manifests as an outer reality. It's a 3-part process, and it's so simple you might be tempted to dismiss it. Don't. Its power is in its simplicity. First, you must establish your inner throne. You cannot issue a royal decree from a mud puddle. You must get still. For just 5 minutes each morning, before the world crashes in, quiet the noise. Sit, breathe, close your eyes, and remember who you are. You are not your problems. You are not your bank account. You are not your past mistakes. You are a magnificent center of divine expression. Feel that. Even if you don't fully believe it yet, pretend. Play the part. Visualize yourself putting on that crown. Feel the weight of it on your head, the certainty of it. The feeling will follow the action. This is your non-negotiable daily practice. A king doesn't skip sitting on his throne. It's where his power is centered. Second, you must draft your divine decree. This is where you get specific. The law is exact. Vague wishes get vague results. You wouldn't tell a chef, bring me some food, maybe something good. No. You command, I will have the garlic butter steak with roasted potatoes cooked medium rare. So get specific with the universe. What is it you desire? Not just more money. That's like ordering something wet when you're thirsty. You could get a glass of water, or you could get pushed into a lake. Command the exact amount. I now command the perfect, legal, and harmonious inflow of $5,200 to settle this debt and bring me peace. Not just a better job. Command the perfect position. I now command the perfect, divinely guided position that utilizes my talent for writing, offers a harmonious environment, and provides an abundant income of no less than $85,000 per year. Name it, claim it, write it down. Be the architect of your desire, not a hapless tourist hoping the bus goes in the right direction. Third, and this is the master key, you must speak your word of power. This is the moment you flip the switch. You form your command not as a plea, but as a statement of fact. And the most powerful linguistic tool you have is gratitude. You move from the shaky frequency of please can I have to the solid, unassailable vibration of thank you for. You command by claiming what is already yours in the spiritual realm. You say with feeling and with faith, thank you, inner presence, for the perfect divine solution to this situation, now revealed in a surprising and wonderful way. Thank you for the unexpected income of $5,200, flowing to me easily and perfectly through divine channels. Thank you for the harmonious and loving relationship that is now manifest in my life, bringing me joy and companionship. Do you feel the difference? One is a weak question sent out into the void. The other is a powerful command, issued from the throne of your own consciousness that accepts its good as already delivered. You are not hoping for a package. You are hearing the doorbell ring and saying, thank you. I've been expecting this. Say it out loud. Say it with your chest. Let your voice carry the conviction. You are announcing the truth to your own subconscious mind, and your subconscious, once convinced, will go to work like a master engineer to make it true in your outer world. Now, you will have what I call the yeah but committee show up in your mind. They'll be holding their little protest signs. Yeah, but my bank account is still empty. Yeah, but I just saw my ex with their new partner. Yeah, but the economy is bad. Ignore them. They are ghosts of the old way of thinking. They are the echo of the past. Your job is not to figure out the times how asterisk. Your job is to command the times what times and have unwavering faith in the law. How it arrives is none of your business. The universe has delivery routes you haven't even dreamed of, an unexpected bonus, a forgotten debt repaid, a new client out of the blue, a chance meeting. Your only task is to hold to your command, to thank it into existence, and to act as if it is already so. This is called faith without wavering. If you commanded a new job, start sharpening your skills. If you commanded a new home, look at paint samples. Act from the place of already having it, and you open the door for it to walk right in. This acting, as if, is the final seal on your command. It tells the universe you are serious. So, I command you to do something right now. Yes, you, sitting there. Before this day is done, I want you to take one thing, just one single thing you've been times asking times for, and reformat it into a royal decree. Get out a piece of paper. Write it down in the form of a grateful command. Thank you for, and state it clearly, specifically, and with feeling. Read it out loud to yourself. Plant that seed of command with absolute faith that it is already growing underneath the surface of your visible world. And then, go about your day. Watch for the signs. They will come. The right person will call. The unexpected check will appear. The idea will pop into your head. This is the law in motion. Now, I want you to take a quiet moment. Just a breath. And reflect. Where in your life have you been asking from a place of lack? Where have you been waiting for permission to be happy, to be abundant, to be loved? See it clearly. And now, in your mind's eye, see yourself stopping. See yourself straightening your crown. And hear yourself speaking the word of command. Not a shout, but a calm, certain, grateful declaration that your good is already here. This is just the beginning. This one shift, from asking to commanding, reclaims your power. It reminds you of your divine right to all things good. But a law, once understood, must be followed. What happens when you know this law but you break it? When you fall back into the old habits of pleading and doubting? The consequences are swift and certain, and they reveal a profound secret about how your reality is truly built. In my next video, I'll reveal what happens if you break this universal law of command. It's not what you think, and it will change everything. Again. So go on. Try it. What have you got to lose, except a whole lot of lack and limitation? Leave a comment below and tell me what you are commanding into your life today. Declare it. Put it out there. Let's create a symphony of command right here. And if this message has sparked a light in you, then subscribe to this channel. We have so much more to discuss, and we do it quickly, powerfully, and without any fluff. We are here to remember our power together. Now, go forth and command your magnificent life. It is listening.